Welcome to another episode of Tsum Tsum Obsessed. Today we're going to take a look at two of the Tsums that might be able to help you with the new Aladdin Magic Lamp event. So we are going to take a look at Aladdin, and we are also going to take a look at Jasmine. So first we're going to start with Aladdin, just because he's first on the list of Tsums. And Aladdin is a call a friend / call a sweetheart Tsum, except the only thing that's a little different about him is that he actually calls himself. You can see he calls Prince Ali, and he creates a vertical line of Prince Ali's down the middle of the screen. And the higher skill level you have, the more Prince Ali's he will create. So Prince Ali's can be connected with regular Aladdin Tsums to make really big chains. There's a couple things to keep in mind when you're dealing with this Tsum. Number one is that you need to make sure that the area that the Prince Ali's are created in is filled with Tsums. Otherwise, they can't transform into Prince Ali's. And number two, the fact that clearing Prince Ali Tsums does not fill the skill meter, so they do not count towards kicking off another skill. Aladdin doesn't exactly take forever to fill, but definitely not being able to get any Tsums when you're using the Prince Ali Tsums makes it so you can't use his skill as many times as you'd like. So similar to most Tsums that are call a friend types, they're really not great at getting coins. It's just not that the burst generally isn't big enough. You can't clear enough Tsums in one chain to really be effective. The exception to that, of course, is Birthday Anna, who is one of the best. But that's because she actually pops Tsums on the outside as well to create huge chains. But generally, you can't get many more than 500-ish coins with him. I have him at skill level 3, and he's just not all that great. I don't use him very much. So that's Aladdin. So up next will be Jasmine. And Jasmine, I think, is one of the better Tsums in the game for getting coins. I think a lot of people, when they came out, Aladdin and Jasmine came out together back in a few months ago. And I think a lot of people decided that Jasmine was going to be their new coin farmer, and rightfully so, because she is one of those Tsums, similar to most of the princess Tsums, that is a burst Tsum that is really good at low levels. You don't really need to get her to a really high point to make her really good at getting coins. I have my Jasmine at skill level 3, and as you can see, her skill is a horizontal burst that the magic carpet, Aladdin and her on the magic carpet, come across the screen and burst the Tsums in the middle of the screen. So, most burst Tsum rules apply here. Making sure that there are Tsums to burst is the key for any of this type of burst Tsum. What is good about Jasmine is that she fills very fast. She fills even faster than Belle and faster than Ariel as well. So she has a slightly higher coin earning potential than either of those two Tsums. Jasmine is really good for the event, which has been terrible, by the way. It's been one of the worst events ever, and it took forever. I just finished it. But because she is a burst Tsum, she is a little better at popping capsules, and she also gives you a bonus towards clearing the event faster and doing more damage to Jafar, and etc. With her, I think you can easily get 1,000 coins in most games. As I said, I have her at skill level 3, so she's about halfway to max. And getting 1,000 coins with her is quite easy, and I think in this game I ended up with almost 1,300 coins. And it wasn't my best game, but it was a pretty good game, actually. So I think I did pretty well. Overall, between all of the Tsums that are in the Aladdin set, including Abu and Genie, I think she is the best of all of them. And if there is a Tsum from this set that you're going to try to level up, she would be the one that you're looking to do that with. So that's going to be it for my gameplay video for today. Thanks for watching, and as always, hit that like button and subscribe if you like this.